Lock your doors when you in Cleveland, he'll run away. Pull a rod in that 4-door, his name is Ether, hey. This ain't what you want, he a thief up in the night, hey. He gon' ride out on the prowl, killing broad day. Lock your doors when you in Cleveland, he'll run away. Pull a
All right, y'all. Welcome to Against All Odds Sports Radio Show. My name is Javon Bates, the Legacy.
Bruce B. Smooth Ballard. Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah, we got a couple little commercials that we have for the comedy show, for the movie. The actual movie is Wednesday, and the comedy show is tomorrow. So if you want to get tickets for either, you can go to tegmedia.org. That's tegmedia.org. And today's show is sponsored by, once again, the Credit Connoisseur. Make sure you get your business credit wealth membership through us. That's on capitalwealth.com. That's on capitalwealth.com. You'll be able to get business credit for basically, your vehicles, credit cards. We'll show you how to get, equipment. You get those free flights, hotels, dining, and Lyft rides. So when you go travel, you don't have to worry about renting a car. You can get those Lyft rides for free. And then we show you how to receive free stock to invest through your business credit as well. And we basically run through American Express. So that's what we kind of do with the business credit programs, a lifetime membership. So basically, we're gonna get into the show. So first things first, we want to definitely talk about Ohio State football. It was a sad weekend for Ohio State.
Yeah, it was.
The score shows that he wasn't ready for Harbaugh, and now they want Ryan Day's head. I keep hearing it and hearing it. They like, you don't beat Michigan. I don't care. You can lose to anybody else, but you don't lose to Michigan. That's it. We don't want you as a coach. I just keep hearing it now, more so than ever now.
You only got one purpose in Ohio, to beat Michigan.
So do you think his job is at stake?
Yes, I do. At least it's going to be a big conversation.
So, so do it remind you of Mike Brown when he had that good record with the Cavs and he got fired that same year? He got coach of the year and he got fired.
Pretty much, but really, it remind me of that coach Ohio State had.
Cooper?
They let stay for 10. Cooper, yeah. Cooper, but I don't think we're going to see another Cooper incident. Yo, I'm here, Javon.
Yeah, it's another Cooper incident, huh?
We ain't going to see another Cooper situation. That's done.
All right, let me hold on, everybody. Let me give y'all a nice little commercial break. Be right back after these.
Lock your doors when you in Cleveland, he'll run away. Pull a rod in that 4-door, his name is Ether, hey. This ain't what what you want. He a thief up in the night, eh? He gon' ride out on the prowl, killing broad day. Lock your doors when you ain't feeling, he'll ride away. Pull up.
Right. All right.
Even.
All right, so we was talking about Ohio State, Michigan, talking about Ryan Day's job at State.
Yep, it's in jeopardy. The conversation's already begun. How long should they give him? Should they give him another year? Or should they go ahead and just go ahead and get somebody else?
So,
because we talked about it that he's stuck with these players for the next couple of years. So, are these guys going to mature so where they can beat Michigan? I doubt it.
right. And then the other crazy thing was, like, in the past, I think if he would have won this time, they would have definitely forgot about last year's.
Yeah, everybody would have forgot about last year.
Yeah, because we was like, oh, okay, we lost for Aaron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got enough talent to win this one.
But you know what happens in between Michigan, Ohio, and PA? The team that wins that contest gets the recruits.
Definitely.
In this area.
You're right. And now that make us look like we soft.
Now make us look like we soft. That's right. So where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to Michigan.
Yeah.
You're gonna go to Michigan.
It's sad to say, but it looks that way.
Or you're gonna go to Penn State, maybe, but definitely, like, so it's like, okay, who's getting a run? Michigan. So you're gonna go to Michigan. Who's going to the national championship? Michigan. So you're gonna go play for Michigan.
So you think it's Monday's last year?
I think it's definitely his last year, and these conversations, who's next for surely go. If they even give him that, I don't know.
Yeah, I just hear them talking about they want his head.
Yeah, they rumbling right now, especially after that loss was bad.
It was.
You know that, and that's embarrassing. You give up 2 80-yard runs back to back, and you're in the game. No, and then that defense got torched. That defensive backfield got torched all year. All year they got torched.
The linebacker core was weak.
It's the second year that defensive backfield got torched. They were weak last year.
Yeah, the linebacker core was terrible. The defensive backs was just terrible. And then it's like we couldn't stop what happened. It's like we couldn't stop. Remind me of the Browns a little bit, man.
Yeah, we couldn't stop the run the second half.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, we stopped the run up until the fourth quarter. That fourth, because he only had like 40 yards up until the 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
and then bam.
I was like, I ain't know.
He was probably surprised.
I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't either. I was like, man, what? Even you knew Michigan's running the ball, so how could you give up? How could you give up this run?
Exactly.
And nobody, and one person, I don't think anybody touched him. Maybe they just grazed him on that play.
That was just like, I couldn't believe it, how everything was.
It just collapsed, man.
Yeah,
and then, like you said, remind me of the Browns, because all them chunk pass plays. What are you doing? You know?
I couldn't believe it, because I thought I was watching the Browns game. It's like,
yeah, I mean, you know, you guys are used to covering the NFL receivers in practice. You can't cover Michigan's receivers? What's going on?
Yeah, that's terrible.
And then we had no spy. They didn't put a spy on McCarthy. Man, he's just gonna run it. Well, they made McCarthy look like Josh Allen.
Wow. Josh Allen. You're right. He was just throwing that wheel.
Running that wheel.
Yeah.
And Stroud, he was just like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right in this pocket.
Yeah, Stroud just.
We abandoned the run. Why did they abandon the run?
I don't know. I have no idea.
They kept trying to go downfield on them 2 deep safeties. Like, why are you still trying to go downfield on 2 deep safeties? Run some slants, some outs, some reverses or speed options, and run the ball. You had the lead, run the ball.
Yeah, I don't get it. I definitely don't.
This was bad coaching, man. Bad coaching. So I think that's another thing. They're gonna look at the whole situation. It's just a bad performance, man. 2 years in a row. I mean, okay, you lose in Michigan, but you lose at Ohio.
Yeah, you lost at home. You had it paved to win.
You had an open door to the national championship.
You
already smacked Purdue, so you were gonna smack them again.
Easy. But now you gave the keys to Michigan.
Now you gave the keys to Michigan. That's right.
So I don't know, man. It's a little dangerous right now for us at this point. So I don't know. I don't think where we at with the Ohio State thing.
Well, everybody was questionable about Day anyway. It was like, is Day gonna be able to handle this? And then he looked good during the year, and then he lost to Michigan. They were like, uh-oh. Well, it was in Michigan. We'll see next year. We'll be in Ohio State. Now, what's the excuse now?
There ain't no excuse.
Ain't no excuse. You lost Michigan and Ohio State.
But another key thing is on that fourth down, he should have went for it. That was the
the fourth down. Yeah, I think 3 yards, and he refused to go for it. He punted.
And we was driving on the field because then we get a penalty or something that pushed us back, and then we still was going forward.
I think so. And Stroud was basically getting what he wanted with the pass game. I'm like, you're not gonna go for it on 4th and 3.
Exactly.
You're just gonna throw in the towel. Say, I quit.
Punt it off.
Like,
man, no,
give it back to Michigan after they just torched you.
This is all or nothing.
You got all the momentum. You're gonna give it back to Michigan.
This is all or nothing.
Yeah.
Like you said, you give it right back.
And Michigan took advantage of that momentum. Again.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, it was, man. It's disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Yeah. So now we got to watch another meaningless bowl game. So we're gonna play the Pac-10 again.
W probably will beat.
We're gonna smack.
Most likely will win.
Yeah. I think that's basically what saved his job from last year. Is that they smacked Utah.
Right.
Utah was highly ranked, so it's like, okay, well, we might be ready for next year.
So in Jigba basically said, let me just hold off.
I'm just going to the pros.
Let me hold off.
Yeah.
And then I'll be preserved.
Yeah, if we make it a national championship, I'll play, but otherwise he ain't play.
Nah, but he'll be a high draft pick no matter what.
Draft.
Kind of what like Jamar Chase was injured and he didn't play LSU till like the national championship, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Receivers are stacked again, man. We got receivers all over the country.
Yeah, like you said, we stacked on that. So let's move on. Cavs versus Pistons. Cavs beat the Pistons. It was a for sure victory the way I saw it. The Pistons are not a problem to us anymore. I don't know what they're doing down in Detroit, but right now, Cleveland, we in the right path. We on the right course. We just the harder teams, we have to be ready for it.
Well, I saw that Milwaukee game. I didn't see the Piston game, but I saw the Milwaukee game. Milwaukee's just got that experience. I mean, they're
no, I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Defending champions.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. What is it? Last year we beat them, so they know not to take us lightly this year. Remember last year we was beating them up.
Yeah, but they got more players this year on Milwaukee.
Right, but I'm saying they took us lightly last year. So
whatever they thought.
They know not to play with us.
The Cavs.
Yeah, they thought we were just.
Giannis ain't playing now.
Yeah, so now they're taking it serious, and now they, like you said, they have a little bit more players. And now they know not to play with us like that. They know to take us out. So
but still, we can't be giving up double figures to the other twin. I mean, how long does it take him to get out there and shoot a three? The Brook is like,
yeah.
We can't get out there and defend Brook Lopez on
Something wrong.
Something wrong.
Yeah, we're gonna get better. It's still early in the season. We just got to get better when we play against better teams.
Yeah, we got to get a little more hungry on these better teams.
Because we beat the Heat, which ain't the Heat is a good team, but
Heat's a very good team.
Yeah, so we beat them. Yeah. But it's like, all right, we can't get starstruck.
We ain't beat them with full strength though, because Jimmy Butler didn't play.
No, I mean, but
we beat them. We
wasn't
at our Bayou, and
we wasn't full strength either.
No, we weren't.
So I mean, it
took care of business. Yeah,
it is what it is. We only could play what's out there, right?
Yeah. We took care of business.
We only could play what's out there.
Got back on the winning streak, which we need to be. So we're gonna gel some more.
Most definitely. So we got another game coming up. So we gotta win. At least win 4 and then maybe lose 2, win 3, lose 1, something like that. Not saying we want to lose
4 or 5, win 4 or 5, then lose 1 is okay. Go back on 4 or 5.
Yeah, we're not gonna win them all.
No,
but try. But we'll see.
It's a long season, yeah.
It's definitely a long season.
We ain't even near. We got to get to what the All-Star in what, February?
Yeah, so we still got 2 months.
That's a more
we still got December and January to get through. So
teams will be trading.
So basketball has really changed too, though. When you go and look at the game, it seems like it's based on just 3-pointers.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's the Steph Curry era.
It's a offensive strategy, and these guys in college and high school are shooting threes, middle schools shooting threes, and in the kiddie leagues are shooting threes.
And the NCAA is starting to do it now. Like, here we go.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just like if you can't defend the 3, you're gonna get blown out. So like you have like in the if you watch, I was listening to the Ohio State San Diego game, and pregame or after game talk, they were talking about that tournament, and they were saying how 2 teams like San Diego State and Texas Tech, especially San Diego State, they get out up at 4 feet defending that 3. So they're out past the 3-point line, making sure that their defense is defending 3s. And I think that's how you got to play in the NBA. But the NBA is a little more orchestrated than college. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, you're right. But like you said, they shooting high school, college. Yeah. They shooting a 3, man. They ain't trying to dunk no more or do nothing.
No, I ain't trying to go down low and dunk on somebody. It's just stepping up, pulling up, shooting 3s.
Yep.
Pulling up, shooting 3s.
Who got that range?
And somehow they can shoot better 3s than the intermediate.
Yeah.
You defend that 3 and make them go up intermediate, and then they're breaking.
So let's get to the recap of the Browns versus Bucks. We were all wrong.
We were definitely wrong.
But I did say that the Browns was going to score 20.
You did.
They scored 23, right?
Yeah, scored 23.
23-17. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, you were pretty close. You got 30-20. Yeah. I thought it's gonna be a little higher, and I thought Tampa Bay would be able to get the offensive game going, but our defense showed up. Man. Garrett had 2 sacks, and then of course he had the big time sack
right
at the right moment. Yeah.
So yeah, he had those 2 sacks, and first you didn't hear nothing, I guess, from Miles the whole game until the late third.
Yeah, well, they double teaming and chipping Miles. They're doing everything to keep him slow. So Miles got to work to get his sacks.
He do.
When he gets them, man, he got him.
Yep. He was determined. You see, he didn't give up.
Determined to get in and make that play. He got down low.
Man. Around.
He knew he messed up on that onside.
Yeah, he did.
He knew he did. But he was like, I'm determined to get there on this play.
But technically, they shouldn't have called offsides because he got back in time. He didn't jump towards the offensive line.
They said it because the player acted after he jumped.
He pointed to him.
They said that was the refs on TV said that was a legal play. So
from what I was told,
you got to get back. You got to get back before he reacts.
True, but reacting means he don't stand up and do this.
Right.
That's not reacting. Reacting is he jumped forward.
Yeah.
He stood up and just pointed. That's not a reaction. A reaction is you jumping on sides. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought they were gonna pull a Brady rule on us and come up with some type of penalty to get Brady to win, but they did.
Because they knew. Well, they gave him opportunity.
They did give him opportunities.
He blew it.
He blew it. Yeah.
Yeah, he blew those opportunities. Man.
They gave him opportunities.
Yeah, he blew those opportunities for sure. So I don't know. So what you think about the Browns offense?
I think they went back to the bread and butter, which was Chubb's. And we always said if you give Chubb 25 carries and limit the quarterback having 25, 30 throws, which they did until they got overtime. That's your recipe to win. That's the Browns' recipe to win. That's how the Browns win. That's the Browns' identity.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what's crazy? Nick Chubb was the only running back I kind of saw that actually did good against their run defense. Because they normally stuff the run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They stopped the run.
Yeah.
And he was able to maneuver.
Vita Veda, and that other one, they got 340.
You got
340
Davis.
pounds,
You got Davis back there.
Davis at linebacker, yeah.
You got all kind of speed. You got Poston.
They got speed and size at linebacker. They're really balanced, but you got two guys at 340 on the defensive tackles. that's how we got smashed at that 4th and goal.
Man.
I mean 4th and 1 attempt. I mean Chubb hit the hole and bounced back.
Man. But the overtime, they ain't stop them getting in.
They ain't stopping in. They were tired by then.
Yeah. And they knew it.
Them 340 boys were tired.
Hey, and they knew it. When they seen it, it was like, oh man, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over.
When dudes fell to the ground and Coop was wide open, it was a wrap at that point.
Yep.
Because you could see it in their face like, the big play.
Yeah. I was like, damn, he's wide open.
Yeah, I was shocked because he fell to the ground. I was like, I thought he was wide. I didn't know it was a safety trailing to go get him.
Nah.
I thought he was just going to score. I was like, oh, he's super.
I thought he was going to score too, yeah.
But then I was like, oh, it's Chubb time.
Chubb did his thing.
Yeah, I like Chubb, man. I think he's the best running back right now.
That's what the announcers were saying over there. They said overall, they believe he's the best back in the league. But he's got the best yards per average.
Yeah.
For this year. I mean, he's passed Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and Derrick Henry said he was Nick Chubb was the best.
But yeah, gotta give Derrick Henry for being honest. He said, yeah, he's better than me.
Yeah, at this point, he is.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry is a bruiser back.
He's a battering ram.
Yeah, he just running through a hole and hopefully just run you over.
Yeah.
Nick Chubb is elusive.
Yeah.
He'd make a cut and make you miss, and then
try to make you miss. Yeah, Derrick Henry ain't gonna make you miss. He's gonna run you over.
Yep, that's what it is. Trying to get some more running back years.
Yeah.
So
they gave him a lot of carries though.
They did.
I don't know if he's gonna get 10 years.
What you think about the Browns defense?
Man, Emerson. He was special. And I thought we were going to get gashed on that running game, and they showed up to play.
We did. We got gashed a little bit.
Nah, we only gave up 94 yards total offense.
I said a little bit.
That's a little.
But I'm glad they wanted to throw the ball. That was the key. Because if they wanted to run the ball, they would have got us.
Well, they did. We smashed it. I mean, they couldn't really get nothing on a pass. I mean,
but I'm saying they stuck to their roots of just passing the ball. If they would have stuck to the ground, I think we would have had a problem. And I'm glad they went.
I think if what's his name would have been there and he was healthy, we would have had a problem. But I mean, when we had just
he had some yards.
The way they started the game off, that first drive they had, we didn't do nothing. Then after that, we shut them down.
That's because they decided they want to pass the ball. Because if you look at his stats, if you look at White's stats, he ran the ball successfully.
So how many times did they run the ball? Let's see.
Not enough. Not enough. White went away from when I ain't gonna say White. We're gonna say the Bucks went away from running the ball, and I was like, all right, cool. Because Tom Brady, he don't have a lot of weapons now.
No, I mean he did have Mike Evans,
But
and he had what's the name returned?
Godwin
returned.
he had
some weapons. He got most of his weapons.
But I'm saying he didn't have the same weapons like he had last year. That was ridiculous what he had last year.
So what's this?
So yeah, he didn't have the same weapons as he had last year. He still got weapons, just not the same as last year.
So you saw how many carries New England had?
You mean the Bucks?
Oh yeah, the Bucks.
Play New England. He played for New England now.
Tampa Bay had.
I'm not sure how many. We can go back and look.
I was trying to pull up the stats. I meant to look earlier.
Yeah, I'll pull it up right now. You want to know how many
carries? How many times did they run the ball?
14 carries. That's not close enough. He averaged.
That's one player.
Right. That's
18.
18. That's not enough.
19, 20. They ran the ball 20 times.
But look he was getting 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, that is not enough.
I'm saying, but he was getting 4 yards a carry.
Now, how many times did he throw the rock?
Oh, a lot.
43?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He got trigger happy.
Yeah, they got away from that. Yeah, they got.
If they would have stuck with the run,
that would have made a difference.
Because look, you were averaging 4.6 a carry.
Well, why do you think they know what everybody else did? That beat
because
why do you think he went away?
It's that pride. It's the Tom
Brady liked to throw the ball.
Exactly. He ain't trying to run the ball. He's like, man, I ain't in New England no more.
So I mean, they were up, and they just didn't bury us.
He didn't believe in our secondary.
He didn't think it was as good as it was.
Exactly. Why he kept trying to attack Emerson.
He kept trying to attack Emerson.
And Emerson kind of shut him down for real.
Yeah, I heard he didn't give him any passes to Evans.
Right.
Somebody else gave it up. Yeah, he shut down that.
He shut it down. He definitely shut it down. So what you rank the defense for this game?
I give him a B.
A B?
Yeah, they only gave us 17 points. They gave up 20 points, and they shut them down in the fourth quarter. I give him a B because 20 points to Brady, man, that's a good game defensively.
Yeah, I give him a B minus.
B minus why?
It's a game of halves. The second half they played excellent. First half, I didn't believe we let them run the ball too much, and I'm glad they changed their strategy up because it actually helped us. It actually helped us. So
10 to half.
Yeah, but they could have got
10 points at the half ain't too much.
Yeah. So Tank, what you think about the Browns defense?
About what now?
Tank, you got that noise in the background.
No, I said, what do I know? Say that about the Browns again?
We were talking about the Browns defense. We were just saying, what do you rate the Browns defense?
Yesterday, I would rate that. I would say there was about a B. Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm outside now. I say I rate that a B. Everybody played like together. It seemed like they've been waiting to have a game like this. Aside from the Cincinnati game and the Steelers game, but yeah, I think that was a B plus effort yesterday.
So we all agree on a B.
We're in the B area. Yeah. So you have the Steelers Cincinnati game.
Yeah.
I thought Cincinnati played yesterday.
No, I said it's been it was the best effort from the defense since the Steelers and Cincinnati game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I like the fact that we had some punt return yardage.
Yeah, I like that Jerome Ford back there. I think they need to keep him back there.
I thought that was People Jones.
That was Peoples Jones on the punt returns.
Oh, it was. I thought they had Ford back there.
No, that was the kickoff. That was the kickoff.
They only got two kickoffs?
Yeah, that was Ford on the kickoff. Yeah,
that was Ford on the kickoff. People Jones
on the return.
Yeah, he
Hey, I was checking guests in. I didn't see the entire game. I've only watched it sometime.
We play and check out the game.
So, what did you think about the Browns offense? We talked about it already. We just want to catch your take on it real quick.
I think they were moving on all cylinders yesterday. I said this. I was telling my brother before, like the day before the game. I said, "What if Jacoby Brissett has the best game he's ever played?" And he did that. Actually, it was literally the best game he's ever played.
Actually, his stats were better with the in the loss to the Bills.
Yeah, his stats was better, but the game wasn't
the performance.
Better. Right.
Yeah, him leading and getting the team to where they needed to get to down the field like that, and management of the thing, and it looked like he brought everybody together for real.
He trusted in Njoku to make that play.
Man.
Yeah, even after he dropped the pass. Same with
I was yelling and screaming when he made that catch. I was like, dang.
Same with Cooper. He dropped a pass early, but they still went back to him again. That's what you got to do. You got to keep trusting in your receivers.
Yeah,
definitely. Schwartz was a surprise.
Schwartz was the surprise of the day.
Sure.
Schwartz was the surprise of the game. What was it? Not last week. The game against Cincinnati when he did ran that touchdown in.
I think this one was more better to me. This is like his best game.
We hadn't seen him in so long.
Because he actually caught the ball.
He actually caught it. Made the run.
Yep.
Yeah. And they used him too. It's like, man.
And that was since I'm in the VIP, when we work there, I'm in the VIP where all the players' families and stuff go, the club, the draft club. And I was telling Donovan Peoples-Jones' mom, I was like, just wait until you see him with Watson. If it's not this year, it'll definitely be next year. He'll look like a superstar. Both him and Cooper will look like Pro Bowlers.
We'll see. We're gonna get a good glimpse.
And you know what? You know who's gonna get even better though, and he's already good. Is Nick Chubb.
Oh, Chubb and Hunt both. Yeah, definitely.
They're gonna be even better now. We got our quarterback Watson, so. They're going to have to play a little bit further back. The defense, they can't stack the line no more.
No, I can't stack the line.
So and you know they're going to utilize that wildcat that they like to call randomly with Jacoby. They can actually do that now with Watson. He's a lot faster.
Why you need to run a wildcat?
I'm saying if they want to, I didn't say you had to. I said that they have it. They've used it twice this year.
I don't think you need to run no wildcat, but
right.
I get what you're saying. So how you think Watson's gonna look in this game?
Rusty. I really do. I think he's gonna look rusty, but I think by the second half he'll get into a rhythm.
So what's rust to you? What is rust? What's that gonna look like?
I said rusty. Rusty.
What is that gonna look like? Like what in his performance? What is gonna be a rusty?
Well, I mean, didn't you watch the preseason game he played in? He's gonna look like that. He'll probably look like that. It'll just take a little bit of time for him to get into a rhythm.
I disagree. Only reason I said that because he didn't have all his weapons in preseason.
I agree. He didn't have all his weapons in that preseason game.
He didn't have Chubb.
He was with the second, third string.
No Cooper.
I think he's going to surprise.
No Njoku.
I think he's going to surprise people.
He'll come out rusty, but in the second half he'll get into the rhythm and they'll start firing. It's going to take him a couple games to get back into it. I mean, the dude's been out for 2 years from playing football.
I don't think he's going to be rusty. I think he's gonna find his rhythm. And
that's what I just said. He's gonna find his rhythm, but in the second half.
So what? So
He's gonna play some
what do you think
football.
his percentage? What would be his percentage in the first half pass?
I don't know. I just said he's just gonna look rusty, man.
I'm asking you what do you think it's gonna be? What do you think?
I don't know. I just know he's just gonna look rusty.
7 for 8. I mean, 7 for 15. What?
I don't know. Whatever you choose, you pick one.
I don't think
he's gonna look rusty.
I don't think he's gonna look rusty.
Okay, man. You asked me what I thought he was gonna be. I'm just telling you what I thought. I'm not gonna change my thought because that's what you said. That's cool. That's your thought.
I asked you to define your point. Describe what is that? People saying he's gonna.
And I did, and you guys keep on saying what you want him to be like.
7 for 10.
Well, let me define
8 for 15. What?
Let me define my not rusty. So the reason I say he's not going to be rusty, I feel that.
Okay, well that's your opinion. That's cool. I hope he's not, but I'm saying that's what everybody else in the NFL world is saying.
All right, so let me define my not being rusty prediction. So I think he's going to go out there, take what the defense give him, and then he's going to get his rhythm from that point on. That's why I think he's going to be rusty. And he got Chubb back there, he got Hunt, and they're going to bring in Felton. They're going to use all the stuff that they didn't use yet. So I don't think he's going to be rusty.
I think he's going to be.
They're definitely not going to use Felton now that they know what they got in Jerome Ford.
Well, Felton is a better pass receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely won't be seeing no Felton.
I think he's going to be at least 50% or higher at the half with his passing percentage. So I don't believe he's going to be rusty.
And then the Texans stink. So I think he's definitely not going to look.
Yeah, that's going to help that they are terrible. They are a terrible football team. I was about to call them a basketball team.
That's why I don't think he's going to look rusty in this game. He may have a little more
rust maybe against Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, because that's that's a better
different defense.
It's going to be a different defense.
Well, just like everybody else was saying, I think it's going to take him a game or two for him to get under his feet.
I think he's going to beat the Texans, and he ain't going to look rusty against them. Now, when we go to the next game, he might look rusty because he's going against a better defense for type of quarterback.
Well, I don't
know, man. That whole team Baltimore is falling apart. I don't know about that.
I said Cincinnati.
I thought you were talking about the Baltimore game. And Baltimore, I don't know what's going on with him.
I said he's going to probably look a little different against Cincinnati because he's going against a better quarterback and a little bit better defense than Houston. Not saying that he can't beat Cincinnati. I'm just saying I think it's going to be a little harder.
We're going to beat Cincinnati.
I hope. I hope we got a good streak against them. So I hope so. We should. We beat them with Brissett.
We'll find out. First, we got to beat Texans.
Yeah, we got to do one game at a time.
Beat the Texans. We don't beat the Texans. Cincinnati ain't gonna matter.
Right. So what about the question is what the defense gonna do?
Oh man, that's a good question.
Because we look mediocre against these sorry teams.
I think the defense is going to be okay against Texans because the Texans are ready. They got it's time for them to start playing for.
They tanking though.
A draft pick, yeah.
They already put their second string, and he's terrible.
It's time. It's trying to play for a draft pick.
So Miles should get what 2 or 3 sacks, maybe.
He should at least get 2 sacks.
That would be I was just about to say he'd probably get 2 or 3 sacks. You might see Jadeveon get a sack in there too, and a couple tackles.
Maybe a safety blitz.
I just heard a gunshot.
Huh?
Where are you?
I'm by the hospital. I'm about to go back inside.
It's like 3 or 4 hospitals.
Hillcrest Hospital in Mayfield.
You're a Hillcrest, okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Backfiring.
Yeah, it sounded like an automatic rifle. Yeah, like an AK-47.
That way, bro. Anyway, yeah. So, I think defense is going to play well. I mean, like I said, this is a team ready to tank. So, they're going to be playing against backup players.
So real quick, let's get into it since we talk about rest and all that stuff. Give me y'all predictions. We're gonna roll with Tank first. What's your prediction for the Browns and Texans game?
I say we win 28-6.
Ooh, I was in that ballpark. It was like 28-10.
I say they get some. I say they at least get 2 field goals.
28-10, but I'm thinking between 28-10, 28-17. Probably might score higher, but they get some trash score later and after we got the game locked away.
Man, I'm going 31.
I'm going
31-17. The Browns gonna win 31-17. I think we gonna thrash them, and then they gonna get some last minute favor at the end.
Well, yeah, that's true because they probably put other people in, and yeah, you're right. They might score.
I'm gonna go 28-17.
28-17.
Because they do still got Pierce, Damian Pierce.
Yeah,
that running back. He's actually really, really good.
Yeah, I was telling Bruce that. I said they got Damian Pierce is a game changer, but it's hard because now they feuding with their number one receiver. He's been ever since the trade deadline. Cook.
Oh yeah, that's right with Brandon Cook.
So Pierce could get stuffed, but we haven't been good with the running game yet. Stopping the running game.
They don't have no receivers. That was what Deshaun was all upset about.
Yeah. So Tank, you sticking with 28-6?
I'm gonna go 28-12.
Oh, you getting them an extra couple field goals?
Up now.
Yeah.
Get 2 more field goals.
Yeah.
So we in the ballpark is saying 30.
We all close.
30,
17,
between 30 and
30,
16 on average.
Average, yeah.
Yeah, so we right around there. I just think Deshaun gonna have a breakout, just thrash him, just come out. It
would also, I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because it is also the team that he, played for, and he left with a bad taste in his mouth, and you probably wouldn't want to go and show out on him.
Incentive and adrenaline.
You know what? Make that a 34, man. Make that a 34. 34-17, man.
28-17.
First game back in 2 years in Houston.
28-17.
I'm gonna say 34K. You're gonna miss the extra point.
He slipped, man.
I'm gonna put out a bold prediction and say that Pharaoh Brown is gonna also have a touchdown in this game.
Pharaoh Brown?
Yeah, the tight end.
I know he wasn't even cited last game, was he?
He actually could have had one if Jacoby would have threw it, but he went ahead.
Yeah, in the Buffalo game.
He had one this game, but Jacoby decided to run and get the first down instead of throwing it. So,
well, I'm in a touchdown. In the Buffalo game, he was in the end zone and he tried to catch it and it fell right out of his hands.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was one of them drops.
Yeah, he had to drop.
Him and Bryant.
Harrison, Harrison, same thing.
But I think this game coming up, you're gonna see some different packages finally. You're gonna see some different packages for Watson.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna open up that playbook, man.
Most definitely. Now it ain't no time to hold back. You got all your. Hey, I don't hear nothing about Stefanski. He didn't have his pieces. He got them now.
He got them all. He got all his toys now.
Yeah. Did you see? Did you guys watch the press conference with Njoku or the interview with Njoku with the guy?
I seen Jacoby. He was.
Oh, okay.
Happy.
I heard parts of it, but I missed it.
Yeah, someone had got Njoku fired way up. He's screaming, "We're not done. This isn't over yet."
I thought it was what's her name? That got him fired up at the last game, and she was interviewing. That's when he,
Cabot,
Mary Kay Cabot.
Yeah,
Cabot. Yep.
Last game and say, "Are you guys gonna quit?" And he was like, "We're not done."
He got real fired up off of that. this week too. It was some dude from Fox that was asking him a question, and the way he looked at him and just kind of walked away.
Like, we ain't quitting. We ain't gonna quit.
So basically, we gonna look good. We gonna look good on all three cylinders, then all three phases of the ball.
Finally.
Yes.
No hiccups in the extra points and
none of that stuff, man.
The weather is gonna be
please, K. York, don't shank another kick.
Man,
should be slipping in the ball.
I don't know what's going on with the K. He was the hero week 1, and then
he had to find out it's more than just practicing in the dome.
All I'm gonna say is I hope they don't get rid of him. I hope they still stick with him. Because they got rid of Jamie Gillen, the Scottish Hammer, and that dude is beasting right now.
Well, that's not why they got rid of him. They got rid of him because of his attitude.
No, they got rid of him because he had that was it a fumble or something like that. Right. He got the ball and he
towards that.
Yeah, he said like he didn't care because they said he's like, oh, okay, like it was nothing.
They got rid of that attitude.
Yeah, because they said he didn't feel sorry about it. He just said, oh, okay, it's just I just threw the ball or whatever the case it was. Whatever he did wrong.
I mean, we knew he was a good punter, and but you gotta get rid of like Garrett said, some guys they don't have the right attitude. They don't have the winning attitude.
Yeah, you gotta have the winning attitude.
You gotta have the winning attitude.
So we got to win out to even have a chance.
Yeah.
You gotta
win out and gotta hope that other things happen.
I mean, the great thing about it is you went out. You already beat Baltimore, so that's one game less. Then you beat Cincinnati. That's another game less that they'll have. So you'll be able to.
And the good thing about it is this is a terrible part of the schedule. Like, teams that are under 500 minus Cincinnati and Baltimore, who we can't compete with.
Can't sleep on Washington because they heating up.
Yeah, that's true. No, I forgot about that. They are
good. They got a quarterback. They got one receiver. They got.
But their quarterback been winning.
That's the worst part. They got good backs. So we got.
And they got a top receiver too.
Running
one
defense,
Pro Bowl receiver, McLaren.
So that run is our issue. We shut the run down. We should be ahead of Washington. But that's a long time from now. They may have some injuries by then.
Yeah, that's true.
They got a tough division. They got to play Dallas. They got to play Philly, and they got to play the Giants. So
we can't sleep on.
They play us.
We can't sleep on Baltimore because we haven't beat them yet.
No, we can't beat. We ain't beat them in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we beat them.
Sleep on Baltimore.
Well, Lamar Jackson came out the bathroom and took a dump and came out and won the game. I mean, come on, man.
But they're reeling a little bit because right now they don't. With that
it came down to that last play of the game with us when we played them this year, man. I think they're ready for him now.
But it's that situation where because that last loss wasn't his fault, but they talking about they don't really want to pay him again. So,
it was gonna come down to situational football.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna come down to. So Stefanski gonna have to make the right decisions when it's time for that moment.
But we got the answer. We got as long as Owusu stays healthy. He's the spot.
Yep.
We got the answer. Shut down Andrews. We shut them down and we let them still win. You know what I'm saying? The key was
that's crazy.
The main receiver, Andrews.
Yeah.
So we shut him down, but we let that running game happen. So
shut
that running down. Because it ain't like they got Dobbins. He's still
just like in Cincinnati. We shut down
ourselves in that game.
You said what?
We all played and we beat ourselves. That was one game for one.
Trifling. Well, this game and next game Cincy. So we're just gonna concentrate on the Texans. We said we're gonna beat the Texans. So it's a lot of Cleveland people going to Houston. So
I know, I heard.
Yes. So it's gonna be a Browns home game.
Yep, just like in the Miami. A lot of people went to the Miami game and went to the Buffalo game too. They've been traveling.
when I went to the Atlanta game, that boy was all Browns.
Yeah, they've been traveling. Browns fans have been traveling.
I'll travel to the nice weather states too to get out this cold
Yeah.
weather.
Hopefully we play Vegas next year. I'll go to that game.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The Raiders.
Yeah. Well,
Is she out?
next Monday, we'll be back here talking about this Browns win.
Yes.
Deshaun to pass for, or Chubb to run for, Deshaun to pass for.
Chubb will probably get 20 touches. And then when I say 20, we talking about like towards just to run the clock out. So he'll be able to get most of his stuff towards the end.
Hey, you guys want to know a weird fact, man? Anytime Nick Chubb hits over, I think it was either 21 or 22 touches in a game, the Browns have never lost.
22.
Yeah, the Browns have never lost if he touches the ball that many times.
Yeah, he's got to be 22, 25 carries.
That's because it's called clock control.
Yep.
He gets stronger as the game gets later. And he usually breaks that late
He'll
run.
break one.
He'll break one when
And that's what
because it wears him down.
That's what the Bucs was afraid of. They was afraid of that happening, and they seen it for themselves. Like, this guy's real. You know what I'm saying? The Chubb guy's real.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was ranked as the 13th best player in fantasy football, which was very strange to me.
I got him in the first round.
I drafted him number 1 in all my league.
I got him first round.
I had it last year, but I ain't taking this year. I went after my quarterbacks.
I knew to get him because I knew Brissett wasn't going to throw the ball as much as well. Yeah. I knew they wanted to rely on Chubb. Was supposed to rely on Chubb, but they actually didn't.
No, they didn't rely. So I see Deshaun 200 and Chubb at least 100. So we're looking at 200, 100.
I see Deshaun about 225. Chubb about 100.
I'm saying, yeah, they're around there, 225, 250, and Chubb around 100.
Yeah, I see that happening. They're going to use Chubb to control the clock, get in the game.
Yeah, so let's keep the pressure off, but if he looks good, then go ahead and let him play.
Yeah, most definitely. So we'll see. All right, y'all. Real quick, just want to say, tomorrow we got the comedy show, the comic book comedy show. That's right. It's hosted by Rich Green. We got featured comics. We got Chara. We got G Dub. We got Hakeem Sharif. And we got Robert Coleman. And we got I Am Chad as the headliner. Make sure y'all check it out tomorrow at the Silver Spot Cinema. That's right. Silver Spot Cinema, right in Orange Village. Tickets is $25 at the door. Or you can go right now online, tegmedia.org. Get tickets for $20. We got group ticket sales also online. And then Wednesday, we got the Dark Ether movie showing. That's right, at Atlas Mayfield 10, Mayfield Theaters, the Atlas Theaters in Mayfield, right across from Hillcrest. So you get them tickets also for $15. So you can go to tegmedia.org to get those tickets as well. And I want to say one last thing before I get off. I wanted to dedicate this show to my auntie. She is not doing well, and just pray for my family, and we're going to go from there. And I just appreciate everybody. So I dedicate this show to her, Regina Bates. All right. Anything y'all want to say?
Go Browns. Go Cavs. Go Cleveland sports.
Yeah. Have a safe week.
All right. It is. And we got December 16th. We'll definitely be letting you know about that. Out of here. Javon Bates, the legacy.
Tank,
aka DJ TK.
All right, we out.
Yo.
Peace.